So, you know how you watch Jason Day on tour?
Yep.
And he gets behind the ball and he closes his eyes. Well, that's a big part of his practice routine, and I think it could help you as well. All right. What I'd like you to try is get behind the ball. I'm going to kind of talk you through this. You got a 7-iron in hand, right?
Yep.
That's about what you'd hit on hole 8 here at Talbot Country Club. All right. We're going to close your eyes. Okay. Can you imagine you're on hole 8? It's 65 degrees, wind's just at your back. Keep your eyes closed. I know it's a little weird, but you got wind at your back. And I want you to picture pin back right, and 7-iron's the perfect club for you, all right? And I want you to imagine the ball coming off the club face and the exact flight of it, how it lands, where it rolls out, and where it ends up, all right? Now go ahead and hit the shot. Pretty good. Do you feel like you were able to really vividly imagine that shot?
Yeah, I was trying to play a cut.
Yeah.
Hit a little cut.
Do you feel that if you could do that for 10 seconds in your pre-shot routine, it would help most of your shots?
Of course.
Can I ask you the next time you go to play to incorporate that into every pre-shot routine?
Will
Is
do.
it mental imagery?
Yeah.
By closing your eyes and thinking about the exact ball flight you want? Okay, great, awesome. So we talked about mental imagery and incorporating that into your pre-shot routine and limiting that hit motion on that backswing, so it's going to improve your consistency. All right. I want you now. We're on the golf course. This entire round, we're going to go through and make sure we're incorporating that. Okay. Transfer those skills learned on the lesson tee to the actual course. All right. So here we are on the first hole. I want you to close your eyes, imagine that ball, exactly how it's going to fly, and where it's going to end up and roll out to. Then I want you to go through the rest of your routine, and in your swing, incorporate that lesser hit motion, okay? Perfect. Awesome. Right down the gut. Good job. Let's keep going. All right, Graham. So you talked to me a little bit about how you've been struggling with your driver lately. So let's talk a little bit about course management, especially on a hole like this where we have a pond running basically right through the middle of the fairway. You can hit a nice hybrid out to the left-hand side, leave yourself a nice approach in. The fairway is 100 yards wide.
Sure.
You can also go for the more risky play, hit driver, try to cover the water by 270 yards, but the fairway is only about 40 yards wide. And you know, once we get that driver dialed in, that might be a play that you go for. But if you're struggling with your driver right now, let's just be a little bit more conservative, because you talked to me about how great you've been hitting your mid-irons. So just going with a hybrid off the tee to the wide part of the fairway is going to leave you that nice mid-iron approach. All right?
Yeah.
So let's aim down the left-hand side here. Just swing smooth with this hybrid and see what it leaves us. Got it. Beauty. Good ball. Perfect. So that's probably going to leave you about a $160 in. All right? And that for you is maybe a 9, 8-iron.
Yes, sir.
We won't know what you might have did with your driver, but what we do know is you're in play, you have an 8-iron approach in, and you feel confident going into the next shot. All right?
Yes, sir.
So something to consider when drivers are risky play and you've not been hitting it so good lately, go with something more conservative and pick the wider part of the fairway. Awesome.
Got it.
Good job.